Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Ice House here in Columbus, Ohio. The AAA Blue Jackets will take on Pens Elite this morning, Bob, in what is an exhibition game. It won't count against anyone's record, but good chance for the boys to knock off some rust and get to see somebody other than themselves in practice.
Exactly. It's been a good long summer, and I'm getting tired of the heat. 90-degree weather is here for the last month. Has been, although it hasn't affected my grass, and my grass is still growing. I've still got to cut the damn stuff twice a week. I'm going through twice as much gasoline this year. But we lost. We were talking earlier, Luke and I. We lost a lot of offense. Shout out to Knox Cooper moving on into hopefully a good program out in Connecticut. And then we got Mason Bricker. He moved on to Maryland. And we only wish those boys the very best. So that was they were 1 and 2 in our scoring, and probably about anywhere from 60 to 70% of our offense. To be very honest with you, I think.
And you forgot somebody, Bob. You also lost Sammy Sunshine.
Oh, Sammy Sunshine.
And Sammy Sunshine contributed some points to this team as well.
Yes, he came on. I'd say at the second half of the season, he was probably one of our top goal getters in some really clutch situations. Scored some very big goals for us. So, and we wish him the very best back in Arizona. So, we did pick up a young fellow from British Columbia.
Yep, Goose Young.
Goose Young.
Yep.
Okay.
So call for Goose when he gets some space.
Okay.
You know I'm going to be saying the Goose is loose.
The Goose is loose?
You know the Goose is loose.
There you go.
All right.
Okay.
So Goose will be, my understanding is Goose will be playing up front as a forward for us.
He's number 18.
Yep, number 18. Gavin Dietrich is another one that we picked up.
He played for the Barons last year.
Yep. Big defenseman. Should help us out on the backside. And then officially, I'm not sure what else is going on in the roster. So I don't know.
We got Garrett's back from a couple years of absence. He went to play in Cleveland. Local boy. So he's back with us. Garrett.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. And I forgot Lucas, too.
And, so we got a couple kids that are back from last year's. That were played with us in the past. And they're back. And glad to see him back, and glad to see the family back. So, the team's going to have to find a way to manufacture the offense. And I think we're going to be play more in-your-face hockey at both ends of the rink. That's what it's going to come down to. And I think our defense we didn't lose anybody on defense. Got a little stronger there, I believe. So goaltending's always been a positive. So we got good goaltending. We got strong defense, and you always win from the goaltender out. So let's see how we do it.
Yeah, I would say I agree with you, but I think that we're going to I think that starting off this season, we're going to lean heavily on our defense and our goaltending. And then, we hear the words greasy goals.
Yeah.
We're going to need some greasy goals.
Yeah.
And that comes from effort, right? It comes from a forecheck. It comes from pressure. And you're right, it's going to have to be all lines.
Yeah. So we need some beat down deep in that blue paint area. So a couple of shout-outs. I'm sure the Cranes are back in Pittsburgh. Hello, Cranes. Hope everything's going well over there. Enjoy the game today. And Mrs. Rowan just talked to Billy, and he said, make sure that you give a shout-out to Mom. I said, okay, there you go. So you guys enjoy the game back home, or whoever's watching, and we're going to do the very best. This is our rookie game, too. This game doesn't count for our telecast.
Yeah, we'll be okay,
so
Bob.
If we make some mistakes, it's not our fault. It's our first one back.
I think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to kind of stay away from comparing year to year results. Like these teams at this age, they turn over so fast. The rosters are very different. No idea what the Pens Elite team is going to be bringing onto the ice today. We've got a significant number of different boys out here. They're going to have a significant number of different boys out here. So, you know, the jury's out on what that'll look like. But ultimately, the result of this game doesn't matter. What really matters is that, you know, Coach is looking to set his lines. He's looking to identify what pairings were good together. I mean, I know he sees this in practice, but when you go up against an opponent, it's a little different. Yep. All right, Tommy to take the face-off. Face-off won by Pittsburgh. Puck pushed up against the boards. Taken by Goose. Goose with the puck, gets his pocket picked. Circling around the back of the net. And out of the zone comes Pittsburgh. Offsides is the call. We're going to face off outside the zone here with 16:41 left in the first period and a scoreless game. So we're just getting underway here this morning.
You'll notice the pace that our boys have all grown about 6 inches, I think, from last year. So we're not the smallest team in the league anymore, I hope.
Puck off the boards, up to Craner. Crane tries to chip that one forward. Miller works around the guy. Puck brought in, shot wide of the net. Puck rims around. Frias tries to keep it in. Frias chases it down. Shot, saved by Anthony. Pittsburgh back out to the point. Puck down below. Shot out in front. Cleared nicely by Daniel. Puck comes back to the point. Puck chipped out. Goal. Puck fired in from the point. Deflection goes over the shoulder of Anthony. 15:46 left in the first period. 1-0's our score.
We had possession of that puck 3 times there.
Couldn't get it out.
We turned it over 3 times.
Yep.
And that's,
Nice work, Pens. Good shot,
the
Brady.
wingers have got to be more. One of the things we had issues with last year was the wingers' inability to pick up the puck going forward. And that cost us already. That's okay. All right.
No, go ahead. That's fine.
Oh, nice move there. Jolly knocks him off the puck. Nice clean hit by Jolly. He takes a big hit in the corner. Puck comes back to the point, fired down below. Very physical game being played out there in the corner as Jolly keeps throwing his shoulders around and they're jostling at each other pretty good. Puck comes back to the point. Loses possession of it. And Jackets turn that one over. Park's trying to pick it out of there. Picked up by Pittsburgh. Centering attempt, blocked nicely by Jolly. Puck down in the corner. Pittsburgh maintaining possession of it. Nice big hit by McBrayer.
Well, we're strong. We can't get out of the zone.
Jolly with the puck. He's going to ice it. Puts it on net. And icing will be avoided, but we get a line change. 14:10 left in the first period. 1-0 Jackets trail. Puck pushed down in the corner. Staying with the puck. Zane fires a shot that gets deflected off the netting. Get a face-off down here in our attack zone. 13-19 left in the first period. 1-0 Jackets trail.
That's a good rush. That's a good rush. That's some offense going there. Possession time is good.
Crane with the puck. And puck turned over. Point will pick it up. We got a delayed offsides there. And Craner with the puck. Crane trying to work to the outside. Gets held up by the defense. Picked up by Millsy. Millsy back to the point. Garris. Puck caught there by Clutter. 12:46 left in the first period. Jackets get a line change. Pens bring it out of the zone. 3-on-2. Hoffman picks it up. Picked up by Hoffman. Shot, fired wide of the net. Hoffman backhands that one into the corner. Goose is going to apply a little bit of pressure. He decides to swing back. Jackets to get a line change. Staying with the puck.
Icing.
Icing is the call.
Can everybody hear us okay back home? Get some thumbs up.
We're not getting many viewers.
Like
We're at
two?
six. So, I don't know. I don't know if anyone. But if you can't hear us, you give us thumbs up. That'd be helpful if you are watching there on YouTube. I think we'll have good viewership there in Chicago when we open up the season.
Yeah, sure.
Jolly with the puck. Puck fired across the ice. And it'll be icing.
Great idea. Just didn't connect with the pass.
Got a thumbs up, Bob. That means they can hear us.
That's awesome.
So thank you for whoever provided that. All right, 11:01 left in the first period. Jackets trail 1-0. Shot, glove by Anthony. Nice save by Anthony.
Good stop. Good stop. You got to concentrate on his face-off, Millsy. Pretty good face-off guy here. Really.
Face-off won by Pittsburgh. Shot over the net. Pens work the puck around along the boards. Millsy wins the battle, chips that one forward, can't get it out of the zone. Now we do. Oh, I should probably move the camera. Jolly's a wrecking crew out there.
Yeah.
Puck picked up by Rowan. Nice little move there. Tries to get the pass in the center. Shot. Saved by Anthony.
Nice shot. Good shot. Get the puck away. Had some steam on that.
Yeah, he did. McBrayer takes a big hit up along the boards. Puck carried right down the middle. Pushed aside by Anthony. Puck blocked out in front. Zane with the puck. Zane gets knocked off the puck. Nice play by the Pittsburgh player.
Zane needed to protect himself a little better with that. He should have chipped it up the boards himself. That's the wrong place for it. I think that was in.
That was absolutely it.
I think that was in.
100%, yeah. That puck was in and out of that goal. We will take it. That puck was in the back of the net, and the ref didn't see it, so we're going to benefit from that, I think. Unless they're going to go to a video replay. I know they got a neck guard over here. They're not going to my video. Yeah, I don't know. My phone just shut down.
We'll take a break on that one.
Puck pushed out to the point.
That whole play was developed by a really bad turnover.
Yeah.
I mean, they passed that puck right up the middle. Zane got beat at center ice and came right back in their zone, and that was it.
Icing is the call with 7:28 left in the first period. Yeah, so both of those situations, the goal and the goal non-goal call, were on turnovers.
Oh, yeah, very much so. That's a cleanup. That's part of the cleanup that we've got. That's what we're going to have to do. We can't give teams opportunities like that.
Millsy to take the face-off. Face-off won by Pittsburgh. Park pushes that one off the boards. It's going to come all the way down for an icing. Go back down to the other end and we'll do it again. Millsy to take the face off. Park picks it up. Over to Jolly. Jolly centering pass gets to Millsy. Millsy loses a handle on it. Nice job by Jolly to drive him off the puck. And puck's turned over. Millsy with it. He gets bounced.
Good hit, good hit.
And nice hit by Jolly there. Make sure we keep those wings down. We can't get it out of the zone.
Trainer, Wyatt's got to get that puck out. You got to eat that thing somehow.
Yeah, we're really chasing the game right now, Bob.
Big time, big time. When they start forechecking, they start turning the puck over. It's like the puck becomes a hot potato, and nobody wants to play with it. And then we need more patience on the boards with it when you get it. You get that puck along the board, you have to find a way to eat it, and you can't get beat. When you're getting beat there, that's where the turnovers come in.
It's going to be a learning curve this year, Bob.
Yeah.
There's going to be, I kind of think that probably the first month of the season is going to be a little bit bumpy, and I think the kids will start growing and they'll start figuring it out as a team. But it's going to take a few weekends for sure.
Yeah, we'll have to. As fans and as we all need to be patient with the kids and let the kids do what they got to do to make things work there.
Stay positive with
Stay positive. That's the word.
Trust the process. Shot from the point, saved by Anthony. Puck bounces out. Pittsburgh fires in another shot. And here comes Reed. Harris pushes that one forward. Huge hit up high there by McBrayer, and he's going to go to the box. Got his hands extended a little bit, put those in the face mask of the Pittsburgh player, and they're going to call that every time. 5:41 left in the first period. Jackets will be shorthanded for the next 2 minutes. Now we should have full penalties now. We should have full 2-minute penalties now, right? Is that right? Because there's 17. We're going to be. Yeah, I think so.
I think you're allowed to ice the puck.
They do. On shorthanded. Yep.
Shorthanded, which is going to help. I
Yep.
think.
Yep. Delayed offsides.
Delayed offside.
Yep.
So big boy hockey.
Yeah.
That's it.
So I guess I don't need to say 2 minutes anymore.
And we won't. You won't hear me bitch and complain about the ices on penalty kill.
That's a bonus, Bob. Well, that made you mad. All right, let's take a look at Pittsburgh's power play. Puck drop back to the point. They're going to walk it in, take all the space all the way in, and loses it last minute, and we're going to fire that one down. Luckily, we don't have to have a whistle blow and stoppage of play, so the game can flow a little better.
Well, it gives teams a chance to learn how to do their power play, how to break it out, and it gives the penalty killers. I mean, it's all a learning curve about how this whole thing works. How to play penalty kill.
Absolutely. Shot fired in, saved by Anthony.
Win the faceoffs.
Here comes another shot. That one goes high, off the glass, bounces all the way out, clears the zone. 53 seconds left in the penalty kill. Anthony's going to freeze it with 40 seconds left in our penalty kill. 4:21 left in the first period. Still a 1-0 game.
Well, I noticed different players on the Pittsburgh team here. They look like they moved some kids around from different teams over there.
Yeah, they got the big defenseman from the Vengeance. I noticed he's on here. Yeah.
The Landgraf kid.
Yeah.
Vengeance.
Nice job by Crane to work that puck out of the zone. It's going to buy us a few more seconds of penalty kill. Puck back to the point. That's the end of the power play.
That was over. He's a good player. Boy, did a good job. Oh. Put that puck right on the stick.
There goes Goose. Around the edge. Oh, pass just out of the reach of Miller there. That was an opportunity for us to get a shot on net. We haven't put a high danger situation on Clutter yet. Picked up by Zane. And there's an offsides.
What do they do for ice cuts and stuff? Do they do very for an ice cut?
Great question. I'm not sure, Bob.
We'll find out today?
Yes, we are.
It's a good hit. Good clean hit.
A Pittsburgh player down on the ice. 2:31 left in the first period. It's holding his head there. Hopefully he's okay. Gonna take the camera off there. We'll have a stoppage in play here for a minute as we have a trainer tending to a player on the ice. Thanks for joining us.
When he hit the ice, he hit his head. Because it was a good clean hit. It was a shoulder-to-shoulder hit.
I'd have to see the replay again. I'm not saying it was dirty at all. That's not what I'm saying. I think if my memory, if I'm replaying this correctly, I think he started holding his head before he even got all the way down. I think he reached for his head. But I could be completely wrong. I could have remembered that completely wrong. Everything's going so fast. It's hard to really.
Well, it's a break in the action. You guys can, the 6 of you that are watching.
8 now. 8.
Eight.
Wow.
Excuse me.
Holy
eight,
cow.
8 of you guys that are watching, you could go back and check what you saw.
All right, so round of applause for the player that successfully got off the ice there. So we're glad that that he seems to be okay. We get a face-off outside the zone as we are getting down towards the end of the first period. Face-off won by the Jackets.
And 19, Maramont's a new player on the team this year.
Yeah, Lucas Warnmouth. Yep. That's a former teammate of Parker's back when they were really little. Shot wide of the net. Hoffman pushes that off the boards. Jackets get a line change, as the icing is called. 1:45 left in the first period. Face-off won by the Jackets. A coin with it. Fires that one over to Craner. Craner off the boards. Tries to get that one up to a coin, picked up by Pittsburgh. Crane goes for the hit there. The coin ties him up against the boards. Long shot pushed to the side by Anthony.
It all stems from the inability to get the puck out. Had it with a stick and couldn't get it out. Come on. Boys. Can't stick when you're at the blue line. You gotta get that blue line. You gotta get it up and out.
Puck pushed down below the goal. 38 seconds left in the first period. Lillis with it. Lillis backhands that one into the corner. Racing for it. And winning the race, so the Jackets will come away with it. Young battling for it in the corner. Lillis tries to push that one out in the center. Puck's out in front. And Pittsburgh will find a way to clear it. Pittsburgh brings it out the zone through the neutral zone. Puts on the brakes, centering pass. Right on the money, walks it in. Nice job with the... and now we've got a penalty. A hand up. This is a penalty on Pittsburgh. Jackets will be on the power play. 6.6 seconds left in the first period. Puck got buried into the corner there, and the player decided to run him from behind. So
they made a real nice play coming down the center there, and hitting that guy coming across the front of the net.
Yeah, I think it might have lifted a stick.
Yeah.
To take that off there, and what a bad penalty, Bob. What a bad penalty.
I couldn't tell.
I just
offensive zone penalty?
Just ran him in the offensive zone. You've had possession of the puck for the last. Well, we're not gonna really get it started. Maybe we win a face-off and get a shot on that. 6.6 seconds left in the first. 1-0's our score. Tommy to take the face-off. Zone gets cleared, puts it on net, and that'll be the end of the first period. Jackets will start off the second period on the power play with 1:53 left on that power play. 1-0 Pittsburgh leads the Jackets after one. Thanks for joining us. We're going to take a little break. Looks like they're going to cut the ice. No, maybe not. Nope, they are not going to cut the ice.
We've got 1:53 on the power play, so let's see what kind of power play we can put on here. They worked on the power play. I've been there a couple of skates. It looks like they worked on the power play a little bit.
Well, what'd you think about the first period, Bob?
Our Achilles heel has come to haunt us again this year. Our inability to get the puck out of our zone. And they've worked both goal one and the goal they didn't see. Were both massive turnovers in our own zone where we had the puck on our stick and our inability to get the puck out. And we've got to find a way, we just have to find a way to eat that puck along the boards. Somehow that winger is going to have to be tougher, more physical, knowing that there's going to be two centuries. They're going to have a winger and their defenseman both come in when that puck comes around. They're going to have to know this, and they're going to have to make a play. And then on the second goal that they didn't count, in our defense grabbed the puck, and for whatever reason, just decided he's going to shoot the puck up the middle, right on their stick.
Yeah,
that was just an atrocious turnover.
Yeah, that's rough. Those turnovers out in the middle of the ice, they result in goals.
Yeah.
Quite often.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. The first period was the first period. We can start off here on a power play. Got a 17-minute period here. We're ready to go. We're only down one goal. Zane's going to take the face-off. We're going to get a goal here on the power play. Young's to his left. Face-off won by Zane. Park's got it. Puck back to the point. Park, running the power play, pushes that one down below. To Jolly. Jolly Drops it back to Zane. Zane, cross ice the Park. Cross ice pass over to Zane. Zane with it. Zane to Park. Shot, fired. Nice tip out in front, just goes wide of the net. Zane goes back to Park. Oh, mishandled that one. Puck comes out of the zone. 1 minute left in the power play. Zane's going to gather it. They're going to get reset. Wow. Kind of hooked his arm there, Bob. Kind of took him down. Puck fired across. It gets deflected by Pitt. And the Pens will try to clear it. Zane picks it up. 30 seconds left in the power play. To Jolly. Jolly through the neutral zone. Puck comes back. McBrayer fires a shot, gloved by the goaltender. "14 seconds left in the Jackets' power play."
Well, for the most part, we moved the puck pretty good. I thought our power play looked respectful. We still got 14 seconds left here, so we can do here with this.
Millsy to take the face-off. Face-off won by Pittsburgh.
Good keep in by McCoy at the blue line there. Nice job. 2 seconds left in the power play.
Picked out by a coin. Coin reverses ice on that. Crane will pick it up. Crane tries to go between the legs. Pittsburgh's going to pick it off. Nice job keeping it in temporarily by Garrison, and then here comes Pittsburgh as they're going to dump it in down below the goal line. 14:50 left in the second period. 1-0 Jackets trail.
Can't beat him.
Shot low there, blocked out in front. Nobody knows where it is. Pittsburgh does. Puck gets deflected off the netting there.
There's a perfect example. McGill has all the time in the world down here in the corner to move the puck out. And all he does is just, it was a weak pass. That time he could have skated it, could have played it off the glass or whatever. Complete turnover now. Face-offs in our zone and they had complete control of the puck. That's the part of the game that the guys are going to have to understand that they can't do.
Yeah. Pittsburgh, they've got a little space here. Going to work it back to the point. Puck down below the goal line. Back to the point. Puck forced back in, maintained by Pittsburgh. Nice pass.
Oh.
Right across there to Roman. And you can't really get a shot on that. $13:23 left in the second period. A little extracurricular activity there afterwards.
Yep.
Could have easily been a penalty.
Could have been. Good rush by the boys. Good rush by the boys. Too bad that puck just slipped off the Roman stick as he was coming in the zone.
Pittsburgh picks up the face-off. And they get it out of the zone. Lucas fires a low shot. It's frozen by the goaltender.
Get the face-off down there. We'll start the game right here. Boys are showing a little pushback here. I like that. Trey win this face-off here. Good job, Trey.
Pittsburgh will break it out. Centering pass. Deflection goes just off the post there. I think that was deflected by Anthony. Yeah.
Get there.
Comes a rush. 3-on-2 action here. Shot, fired in. Puck goes off the glass. Pittsburgh's got it back below the goal line. Craner in there battling. Pittsburgh fishes it out. Puck carried in. Nice job by Jolly to break it up temporarily. And there's a loose puck. Backhanded pass, and we finally fish it out of here. And centering pass, busted up. Pittsburgh's going to bring it out. Never gotten the flow on that one. Puck picked up by Zane. Puck down below the goal. Puck stays in. Pass across the ice. Pittsburgh maintains possession of it. Centering pass, broken up by Frias. Frias fishes it out of there. Frias gets pinned up by a couple guys. There's a loose puck picked up by Hoffman. Hoffman drops it back over to Tommy Lillis. Lillis splits the defenders and loses possession of the puck. Out comes Pittsburgh. DCA does a nice job of recovering as he initially got beat. Here comes DCA. Through the neutral zone. He's got Rowan streaking down the center. Puck's down below the goal line. Could have called that. Lavrov, centering pass. Nice job breaking that up by the Jackets. 10 minutes left in the second period. 1-0's our score. Craner with it. Craner dumps that one off the glass. It's going to roll all the way down. They're going to wave off icing. 9:45 left in the second period. 1-0 Jackets trail. Millsy with it. Millsy over to Jolly. Millsy steps to it, carries it across center ice. Gets his pocket pick from behind. Picked up by Dietrich, who sends that one across the ice. It's going to get picked up by Pittsburgh, and they're going to clear it. Pittsburgh with the puck across center ice. Ridden off into the boards by Jolly. Picked up by Young. Pushes that one forward, gets it to Tommy. Tommy back to Zane. Zane tries to fire a shot, gets blocked. Zane maintains possession of it, tries to sweep it out towards the center of the crease, and Pittsburgh does a nice job of getting that to the corner. 8:20 left in the second period. Pittsburgh maintains possession of the puck, and they're going to break it out. Coin, cross ice pass, gets it over to Lucas. A Coin dumps that one in.
I like the call. I like the call.
Lucas tries to split the defense and turns it over. Here comes Pittsburgh. Coin with it. Over to McBrayer. McBrayer sweeps that one back. Reed Garris with the puck. Reed tries to walk that one up right down the center of the ice. Gets that over to McBrayer. McBrayer cross center ice. They're going to fling that one down below. Icing gets waved off. Jackets to get a line change. DCA with the puck. Outlet pass just out of the reach. Dietrich's going to apply some pressure. Nice shot picked up by Dietrich. He's going to fire a low shot. Puck out in front. Oh, Crane just couldn't get a hold of it. Got his stick kind of caught in Clutter's gear there, and couldn't wheel that one back in.
That was a good turnover possibility for us. We're nothing hockey game. Change the goaltenders here. Do we have game tomorrow? Is there a game tomorrow? Or it's just okay.
Just there's like some event, but they're gonna mix up the teams' ages and everything based on body composition and whatnot.
Okay.
And so Pittsburgh's here, and all the Blue Jackets teams, and they're gonna mix them up. But not something that'll be broadcasted. Jolly fires that shot, gets deflected out in front. This little move by Lillis there gets it back out to Jolly. Jolly drops it down low. Puck fished out of there. Zane tries to maintain possession of it. And he'll get it, and he'll bring it back on, and then we'll get offsides. 5:45 left in the second period. 1-0's our score.
We're showing some offense here. We're showing some opportunity to get some zone time in there in the O-zone. So these are all positives that we look at during the game.
Yeah, you start with time, and then you work your way to opportunities.
Yeah.
And so, in this learning process, we're going to just have to keep an eye on our ability to possess the puck in the offensive zone. Pittsburgh breaking it out. 3-on-2. A pass off just off the stick of the Pens player. And zone gets cleared. Jolly up to Hoffman. Hoffman, long pass. It's going to get turned over. Puck back to the point. Puck fired in wide. Parker pushes that to the corner. Shot wide in the net. Millsy with the puck. Millsy carries it through the neutral zone. Millsy tries to fire a centering pass, broke up by Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh does a nice job at defending that. They're going to try to turn this into an offensive opportunity, but our defense did a nice job of spacing. And, get beat around the corner. There's a shot. There is a save by Parker. Holy smokes. Got beat on the edge there, and they walked it in. 3:32 left in the second period. Still a 1-0 game.
Millsy's best opportunity right there was instead of trying to make that pass, just
Shoot it.
get a shot on that.
Low.
Get a shot on that.
Shoot it off a leg pad.
Yeah. He was covered with the two guys on him.
Millsy with it. Millsy tries to fire a shot that time. But gets knocked down with maybe what could have been a high stick. And Craner with it. Over to Lillis. Tommy. Over to Craner. Shot, goal! Yes. Tommy to Crane, and Crane buries that one. High glove side. And beats him on the far end there. 2:51 left in the second period, and 1-1's our score.
Puck was on his stick and off his stick.
Beautiful.
It's a hell of a shot. That's a tough one for the goaltender. I mean, that puck had seeing eyes. Up the corner.
Not to mention, it was also the first shot he saw.
Oh.
Because they switched. Clutter came out, and
Well,
he went in.
that's
So that's a rough first shot.
Yeah, that's a rough. That's tough for good game like that.
Beautiful shot by Crane.
I want to take it away. It's a hell of a shot.
Yep, absolutely.
So shout out to the Pittsburgh Cranes. Crane gets the first goal of the season. High stick right there.
That's a penalty. Cross check. 2:11 left in the second period. Pittsburgh will go to the box here. Jackets will be on the power play. It'll be most of the rest of the period here. It's another offensive zone penalty.
Well, let's see what this power play can do. 2:11 left in the second period. 1-1 hockey game.
Millsy to take the face-off. Point, walking it in, fires a shot, puck's out in front. That was an opportunity there. Oh boy. 3 guys took 1 guy and left the back end. Good thing that pass was off the mark there. McBrayer gets a stick on it to avoid the icing call. Goose battling for it. Pittsburgh will dump this one out. Kept in by Dietrich. He'll try to force that one down. They're going to say it left the... No, they are not. What was the call? The net's off the moorings.
The Kuznetsov. He's back. The Russian guy's back.
Another really annoying part of the game.
Oh, very much so.
In some arenas, much more than others.
Oh, especially when we seem to like that up in Detroit. Every time we get any kind of pressure at all, the net was coming off.
Oh, lost it. Dump back in. Zane chasing it. Zane rims that one along the boards. Goose is going to receive that on the other end. 47 seconds left in the period.
Zane, you gotta be quicker with this play. On the stick, off your stick. Come on.
Goose up to Zane. Zane, cross ice pass, shot, saved by the goaltender. 13 seconds left. Five seconds. Covered by the Penguins. 2.2 seconds left in the second period. 1-1's our score.
Well, we got some good, got a couple of good scoring opportunities there.
Yeah.
And 2.2 seconds left here in the second period. And I'd say by the looks of things, the Zamboni guys down there waiting. It'll be a nice cut between periods.
They need it too, because ice is carved up pretty good.
Everybody can go and get that last cup of coffee. And we'll only do a 15-minute break here.
And that'll do it.
1-1 hockey game going into the third period.
All right, we're going to go ahead and take a break. I'm going to put everybody on mute. This will be approximately 15 minutes, and then we'll see you guys on the flip side.
little bit
It's
longer.
noticeable.
It's definitely noticeable.
Definitely noticeable.
Definitely noticeable. Yeah.
All right, welcome back, everybody. About ready to start the third period. 17 minutes left in this game. It's a 1-1 score. Tommy Lillis will take the face-off. Jackets are playing Pens Elite this morning. And we're coming down to the last 30% of the game. Face-off won by Pittsburgh.
We just got out muscled. We turned the puck over and totally got out muscled.
Yeah, they got Tommy really good here, and he never even got recovered and got back into the play because he lost a stick. And then, then it was just they're bigger. They were just
They beat us on the corner. They beat us up front. The guy was wide open. The defense left to see the accident. 2-1. Come on, guys. Good night play by Christian there. Interference almost, my bad. Souvenir. Ran that one off the bar.
well, whatever their coach said to them during the intermission,
Yeah.
it's a message received loud and clear.
They were definitely a step ahead of us at every play. That'd be a clean ice, you know. Get some generators. Come on, boys, let's go.
Come back to this end and do it again. Jackets trail 2-1. 15-18 left in the game.
They scored early in the first period, and they scored early in the third period here. So maybe clean ice has got a lot to do with how they play.
Think so?
Ah, everything's got a theory.
That's true. Picked up by Lillis. Lillis tries to center that puck. It's at the feet of Dietrich, who tries to push that one forward. Pittsburgh's going to come away with it.
Nice play by Okoye.
Jackets get a line change.
Nice play. Good stop by Hoffman.
Nice job from Millsy to get it out of the zone. Millsy's going to dump that one. Jackets will get a line change. 13:40 left in the game.
Beat to the puck. Really beat to the puck.
That was almost an own goal on that one because it got deflected off of us. And then it kicked right.
It's just a pushback there.
It was similar to that, right? They had a guy on the back door. Nice job by Jolly, hold him off, slow it down. They're still walking in to fire a shot, saved by Parker. And Zane's got it. Zane across center ice. Carries this one into the zone, looking for somewhere to go. Tries to get that one out to Tommy. Broken up by the Pittsburgh Pens.
Otherwise stopped by Did we get it or they?
We got it.
We got it covered.
Jackets to be shorthanded here for the next 2 minutes. 3-1 Jackets trail, 12-17 left in the game.
Parker's had to keep this game at 3-1. Parker's had to come up with 4 or 5 really good stops there. I think they've done a good job here coming out on the top in this period.
Hoffman with it. Cross ice pass just out of the reach. Tommy tries to hit him and misses. Yep.
Tommy lined up pretty good for interference. Pretty much kills the power play. 4-on-4 here for the next 30.
First 5 minutes of this, since this period started, I feel like Pittsburgh shifted it into another gear, and we didn't respond to that. Yeah.
Shifted it into a gear, or we downshifted?
Yeah, one or the other. It's hard to say which.
Just this is a lot of ice up there now.
Face off one by Millsy. Nice pick off by Jolly. Back to Park. Park over to Jolly. Jolly's got to exit the zone. He's being harassed, gets it over to Park. Park up to Zane. Zane to Jolly. Throws that pass behind him, and we're going to turn it over. Here comes Pittsburgh. Nice job defending that. That was a dangerous situation there. Yeah, I don't know.
If Trevor thought the pass would teach somebody else or what he was doing.
Lillis with it. Garris carries this one across center ice, tries to dump it down low. Rowan giving chase into the corner. Puck rims around the boards. Pittsburgh breaking it out. Bringing it across.
Line him up right there and have a chance to line him up and then he's getting right by.
Puck comes out of the zone. Oh, shot just wide of the net. Pittsburgh with it down below the net. 7:45 left in the game. 3-1, Jackets trail. Nice reverse hit by McBrayer down here. McBrayer with another nice hit in the corner. Garris tries to fire that one in. The coin bounces off of a player out in front. Hoffman battling for it down in the corner. Puck fished out by the Jackets, pressed back down below the goal line. Pittsburgh working it back and forth. Stepping to it is a coin. Puck gets by him. Reed Garris trying to gather it on the backside. 6:10 left in the game. 3-1, Jackets trail. Shot deflected wide of the net.
Stop sign by Parker through a lot of traffic. Once again, the stuff is getting the puck out of the zone.
Yeah, at least they did it for us. That was rough. That was a rough shift there. Oh, picked up by Crane. Crane walking it in. He gets taken down. They're going to call a penalty. Oh. UCA loses an edge, and that's going to end that delayed penalty. 4:30 left in the third period. Jackets trail 3-1. We'll be on the power play here for a couple of minutes. Just get some shots on net. Let's just get some shots on net. Zane gets it back to Park. Park to Dietrich. Fires a shot into the chest of the goalie. Rebound came out in front. Jolly was able to get another shot off. Now there's a battle for it in the corner. Back out to Park on the point. Park fires a shot, deflected, goes wide. Passed out in front. Stepping to it is Zane. Zane tries to walk him. And Pittsburgh comes away with it. 2-on-1. Comes Pittsburgh on the break. Nice save.
Got that off the stick.
Right off the top of the stick there. That was a rough spot to be in. 3:22 left in the game. 3-1's our score. 52 seconds left in the Jackets power play. Oh, we're going to be 4-4 then.
And hooked him down the corner down there. I didn't think they were going to call it, but they did.
I saw it. I didn't see him call it. I saw the actual penalty. I just didn't see him call it.
I didn't. Yeah. Not so much for that power play. All right, now we got
Millsy carrying it down the side. Millsy fires a shot. Rebound comes right out in front. What?
and the crease. Face outside. So they got a minute power play here going with 2:24 left in the third period. Oh, hell of a stop there. That was almost a 2 or 3 man breakaway.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened.
Well, the defenseman fell down.
That will cause that.
Four seconds left to power play. And we'll be even up here. Even up. 1:20 left in the third period. Down 3-1. That should be icy. We'll get the face off loose down their zone. I don't know if they're going to pull the goal in. 7 left. Down by 2.
All right. Lillis to take the face off. Open net goal by Pittsburgh, and 11 seconds remain in the game.
When did they pull the goal? I didn't even see him pull the goal. Must have to play down the other
Yeah, as soon as they maintained a little bit of possession down here, they pulled Parker.
Going into that goal, pretty much seals it. 11 seconds. They came out and just totally burned us here in this third period. It was all belonged to them. The entire third period.
I'm not. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of puck possession, but that's okay. Scrimmage, competitive game. They got 51 minutes of play in, and
I got the next game. I'm out of here. Other grandson played up. You start count.
Get out of here,
Thanks.
kid. Yep, thanks. I appreciate it, Bob.
Fans enjoyed it.
Thanks, Bob. All right, thanks for joining us, everybody. That was just an exhibition broadcast. The normal broadcasts are better than that. We just weren't working real hard today, and I was trying to get used to calling the game. So thanks for joining us, and next weekend on Friday, we will be in Chicago. And we've got one on Friday, one on Saturday, one on Sunday, and I believe one on Monday. So 4 games next weekend. So thanks for joining us, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.